Hi everybody, it's Lene. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. I woke up this morning, it's my day off from work, and I was inspired to make a New Year's card. And I don't have everything that I hope to have for it, but I have a lot of things in my craft room that I feel fairly confident that I can pull off a pretty nice, if not spectacular, New Year's card. So I hope you'll come along with me and see how this works out. This is sort of one of my experimental videos. So yeah, I hope you come back. And by the way, at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how you can win the card for your very own. That's right, I'll send it to you. So let's come and make a New Year's card together. All right, so what I have to work with is some gold cardstock, some silver glitter cardstock, and I know I want to do a slimline card. So this is 8.5 by 3 inches, 3.5, 8.5 by 3.5. Got my bone folder. I've got some little number stickers, and I've got some cutting dies. The little word ones are really pretty. They're script. So I've got hello, happy, thanks, love. So I'm going to use happy. So I'm going to use happy and then 2023 numbers. That I know for sure. I also know I want to do some stars. So I quick did a little pattern for stars because I didn't have a star cutting die. So maybe some of you don't either. So I'm going to do a digital download for this. So in case you want to print that off, that would be great. So let's start off by, the first thing we're going to do is take this slimline and we're going to score it. Because I also know I'm going to make an easel card. So let's get out the little mini adorable scoreboard. It's just the right size for me. So since each side of this card is 3.5 inches wide, we're going to do a quick little math. So that's 1 3/4 of an inch. That's right there where we're going to score that all the way down. And fold that. Get that out of my way. And there we go. Make sure my fold on my card is scored nice and well as well. All right, so that's going to be the little easel mechanism that we're going to be working with. And I know I want to use, I think sort of this to cover my card, but stickers don't stick great to the texture of glitter cardstock. So I know then I'm going to need some white cardstock. So I think the silver glitter and the gold will be the matte of the white cardstock. So let me cut some stuff down and I'll be right back. All right, I have got my cardstocks cut down. So we're going to start with the gold, which is 8.5, so it's the actual width of the card, by 3.25. And then the glitter cardstock was 8.25 by just a smidge under 3 inches. So that's how that's going to look. That's going to be pretty sparkly. I love that. And then the white cardstock is going to go right on top. So that one is, about 8 1/8 of an inch. And this one is 2 3/4 of an inch. All right, so I find that a tape runner works the best. Either that or like extra sticky double-sided tape, something like that, to adhere to the glitter cardstock. So we're going to put that right there. So while I am taping, I hope you guys had a great Christmas week. And here we go. We certainly did. We had lots of fun with family and friends. And I've been doing lots of work on my craft room. And it's at that point where it's gotten worse before it gets better. So that's why we're doing kind of a quick and easy project today. I have more coming, but yeah, It was a little crazy. Things got nuts. So, okay, so there's going to be our topper for the easel card. And what we're going to do is put that right there. And I kind of just wanted it to run off the edges of my card. So let's put some tape. I'm going to put the tape below the fold. And then I'll put our card right there, a topper. And make sure that that's well adhered. All right, so that's the mechanism. So it's going to pop up like that. All right, then I took my little die, my little happy die, and I did that out of silver, which I'm really loving that. And then I took my star patterns and I cut those out. Here they are. And I took the scrap from the end of this one when I cut it with my paper trimmer, and I put some stars on the back of that. And my scrap of this one, I put some stars there. I have a feeling I'm going to need a couple more. So we're going to take a break while I cut those out because that's just really boring. Okay, so I got my stars cut. I'm really happy with the silver glitter cardstock. They're quite sturdy and very sparkly. I'm not terribly happy with my gold, and here's why. The gold, you can really see the cutting on here, and because it's got that metallic finish on it, it really shows all the areas in the corners where I've cut in on it. I'm probably being a little too particular since I'm used to die cutting stars and things like that, but I found a solution that I'm happy with. I decided to emboss them, and I just took an embossing folder that I had that had just an all over pattern here, and you know what, you guys, they fit right here. So I was able to both emboss and deboss. Okay, so some where they're raised and some where they're a little concaved, and I'm really happy with that. It was a good solution for me. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, got some foam tape. I've already got Happy glued down. And so now we're going to do a little layering here, I think. To figure out which ones have foam tape and which ones don't. All right, so I've got my Cosmic Shimmer glue, and I'm going to do a little offset of my stars. This one's got foam tape on it because I really want that to pop. I want that to go like that. And then we've got a couple down here. Before I get too far, because I'm getting excited about my stars, I want to make sure and put my 2023 on here so I leave room for it. All right, so we're going to take our little pokey tool and just lift these up. And I have larger numbers to use, some quite large ones, but I really want the focus here to be the Happy, because don't we all want that in 2023? We know what year it is. We're all super aware that it's 2023, aren't we? All right, and this last one. And another thing I love about the smaller numbers is there are so many, you guys. This is a great card for mass producing. And of course, I'm going to link all of these items down below so you can find them. All right, so we've got our 2023. Let's finish with our stars. So I want to take one of these little glitter cardstock stars. I want to put that up here. And I think another one right here. Yep, that one's already got foam tape on it. I've kind of lost track which ones I put foam tape on. All right, so now when we open this, you guys, I know we need something right here, but first, when we open this, we need something to prop this up. So I want to make sure and put some stars down here, because I want it to kind of look like they're cascading down. So I'm going to put some right here. See, so that's going to stand that up. And I think kind of just like that is what I'm going for. We will do, yeah, do that. It's all coming together. Maybe we need to move this one over a little bit so it's kind of touching. There we go. Happy with that. I'm going to actually take the foam tape off of this one and put it on this one because I changed my mind on a color. There we go. This one's going to kind of go right here. And then this one right there. All right, so now we have this one left. What can we do with this one? We could put it here. We could put it standing up. I've kind of got myself into a situation. I think I like what do you guys think? Maybe over here. I probably should have done this before I foam taped them all down, but like this and like this. Yeah, there we go. Are you guys feeling it too? Or you're like, yeah, okay. She figured it out. We saw it before she did. Okay, there. I like that. All right, there we go. There we are. And one right there. Okay, yeah. That's my process. It's awkward sometimes, but it works. All right. For our last step, we're going to take a hole punch. This is a 1/4 inch hole punch. I think I've shown this to you guys before. This hole punch is so old that it's got rust on it. This was my mom's hole punch, and I take great pride that it has rust on it for some reason. All right, so we're just going to take our scraps. This is a great way to use up those scraps and just dump those out. It even has the little hinged door. And we're going to make some confetti with this to add to our card. Okay, that looks good. If you don't have a hole punch, or if you don't have a 1/4 inch hole punch, you can just actually take your scissors and cut a little strip like this. And you could just cut some little triangles and the rectangles, some triangles, just some different shapes. You can cut a little bit off of this one. It's more important, the size is more important than the shape of it. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and just do, I like to just do some little dots of glue. This little glue applicator is really nice for this. And we're going to put our little dots on here. And then we're just going to put our little shapes on there. Kind of mixing up the shapes and the colors is nice. Go. I'm interested to know how many of you have big New Year's plans. Do you guys like to really get together with friends and party, or do you go someplace, or do you just do what I do and I just like stay home with a good movie and sit under the Christmas tree, or near, not under it, near it, and then the next day, which is New Year's Day, of course, I immediately take down our Christmas tree. Immediately. All the Christmas goes away. And the reason for that is because our daughter's birthday is right after New Year's. So I sort of just got into the habit of stripping the house of all the holiday things so she could have a birthday that wasn't holiday. And my husband would rather keep things up till February. All right, so that's how that's gonna go. And then we're gonna just pop that open so that we can add a little bit more. And I'm kind of trying to go this direction a little bit. Oops. My glue is acting a little stringy here. There we go. Get in some of those shapes. And as I said before, I think this card is just sort of using what you have. And really the most important thing is just getting those glittery colors, those celebratory things that make it look like a New Year's celebration. All right, I think I've got it. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, so there we have our New Year's easel card. I think that's kind of a nice surprise when people open that up. And you guys, I would love to give this away. I would really love to send this to one of you, our lucky winners. So all you have to do to enter into the little competition here is you need to like, comment, and subscribe. And that will put you into the little contest, and then watch the next week's video and we will announce somewhere hidden in the video will be the winner. And then you need to follow the instructions about emailing me to claim your prize, and I'll send this to you. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. I had so much fun building this card with you. The new year, we're going to have some great videos doing like Valentine projects, and even I think a craft room makeover video. So I hope you come back for those. Thanks for joining me, and Happy New Year.